woad is a dye plant. It's an amazing plant and I really love it. And it's been an opportunity for me to really kind of get in there and kind of look at it from all different angles, but also kind of pass on that enthusiasm and knowledge and experimentation as well to the service users. The overarching project is a part of the Out of the Blue project funded by Interreg, and the part that I've been involved in is running a 26-week scheme of work with service users at care co-ops.
279.
That's it. So we have plenty of leaves, so we have more than what we need. I've wanted to look at the colour blue, but also look at woad as in a bigger context and colour in general, because blue doesn't mean that much if we haven't got the background understanding of colour and how you work with it and how you can mix it and where it comes from. So that's the overall kind of theme of the project. But when I was kind of planning the scheme of work that I'm actually doing with the service users, I was kind of looking at what parts of like the woad plant, growing, colour, how I can tie those into kind of everyday skills. And really the idea is that after this course, hopefully people who've been part of the group would be able to do this step by step, actually grow a woad plant, know how to use that to get colour out of it and be able to follow that process through and get a result. So we can mix that around a little bit to make sure that all of the pigment is even and on there, and that we can just leave in there to soak.
I found it a bit hard because I was thinking, well, you know, am I mixing it and am I doing it right? And will it turn out, will it turn out right? But once I got into it, it's, you know, like learning your ABC. And then seeing the first object, what I'd done, come out right, made me even more cheerful, you know, carrying on doing it.
Mix the fibres under the cold tap and hang them out to dry.
Exactly. There we go. Also done things where it's completely up to the individual, the entire process, like the felting, like what colours we have, they've dyed them all themselves, laying out all of the wool, we've done that, and how the patterns that they've put on their own bit of felt, that's been something that they've done themselves as well. And the practice of actually doing the felting as well, so the whole process from start to finish, bar like shearing the sheep, which they didn't do themselves, or me, but that can be really empowering as well and fun to like see, I've done all of that. There you go. Has that got all of the subs out?
I think so,
Yeah?
Oh, I've done like a little thing like it hang on from the ceiling, you know, and a little bit of string, little bits of wool felted like that. I did myself a mobile phone holder as well out of wool, like, you know, which I gave to a friend actually, and all his friends or people who he knows keep asking him where he got it from and would I do one for him, like. Yeah, that's a felted. This was initially done through ideas of all of us, like. Yeah. Like some had the cars, I had underneath like the so-called Channel Tunnel, and that's a boat going over the sea, like rain coming down there, like. Yeah.
I done most of the
Cars
and the clouds and that lot.
Well, let's move that.
Yeah, you put that on that table. I think each activity teaches something quite different or offers something quite different. And really it's going to be different for different people what they get out of it as well. Off the top of my head, I think like cyano printing can be really, really powerful, especially for someone who lacks confidence, because it looks amazing when you've finished. A lot of the time, I think when people think of themselves as artistic or not, they think of themselves as like holding a pencil or paintbrush and like creating something on a piece of paper that resembles something in the world. Whereas it doesn't have to be like that. Art can be much, much broader than that. And for me, it's about kind of like expressing yourself and enjoying playing with materials.
Again, when the photos came out, like I'd done it with the welding, I thought, good. Because I thought, you know, it weren't going to come out, so I haven't done it before. And when it did come out, I thought, brilliant.
One of the goals has been to empower the people on the course with this specific skill set. And what they choose to do with that is obviously up to them. But the more confident you feel in yourself, the better you feel, and the more you can impact the world around you. So that's really been my kind of goal, the underlying goal with it all. And if someone chooses to pass on that knowledge or is able to, that's brilliant.
So, we've got a bucket here. Do you want to hold it, Paul?
Yeah.
I think it's been quite brilliant, actually. Like, as I said, like, I never saw myself as artistic in this group anyway, like, you know, and to be able to create various pieces which looks like something, you know, is pretty good achievement, I would say, like, on my part.
So phase 3.
Repeat performance.
There you go.
I'd like to do it again, yeah. Now I can see it turned out alright. Because as I said, when I first started it, I thought, no, it's not going to turn out. But it did. As I was going along, you know, I was picking up more skills, and other people usually come up to you and saying, oh, did you do that? I said, yeah, it's quite nice, thank you.